Hey crew, how are you doing? Hump day for some, just a Wednesday for others. Hope you're having a great day. Loving it up here in Noosa at the moment, 30 degrees today. And that's why you move here, right? To have a 30-degree day. We've been having them though throughout winter and autumn and a great start to spring. It's kind of almost skipped spring and gone to summer. So I wanted to do a quick video just to discuss what gets you in the right mindset to get you motivated, to have long-term success, to get you up and about and be productive every single day. For me, it's this, for me, it's why we moved up here. I love the sun. The sun is just like my solar energy. I love being warm. Other people hate the heat. You got to do what's good for you. And that's why people live where they live and visit where they visit. But I always remember going up to 5-star resorts. The further north, the more I loved it. The Sunshine Coast, always loved. Cairns, Bali, Thailand. Always loved the heat. The humidity never bothered me, and I always just felt so motivated. So for me, it's the sunshine, it's the vitamin D, it's the atmosphere of that, exercise. I love starting the day and having the house neat and tidy, and that sometimes drives my kids and my wife Nicole crazy. And look, it can get messy during the day, and I think you have to let that go when you got kids. But I like to at least start the day clean and finish the day clean, and then we can trash it in between. And for a lot of people, it's the same with my work desk. It's got to be organized, it's got to be clean, pens lined up straight, computer lined up straight, desk is nice and clean, everything organized, then we can start the day. It's like the famous saying, start every single day by making your bed. And it's just a little thing, but it works, because if you can make your bed every single day, it's consistency, it's discipline, and it just gets your headspace right. And I've started my kids off doing that now as well. In fact, I might come through and just see whether they've done that this morning. I'm giving them a point out of 10 every single day for making their bed. And if there's wrinkles in it, they get points deducted. If their teddies aren't put away, let's have a look what they've done today. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm pretty impressed. So there's Ted, and there's Hop Hop. Bo still doesn't sleep without Hop Hop. That's cute. Pretty good, Bo. He's got the pillow up there. He's probably copied Cruz. But they've been really good. So we've only just been doing that the last week. And so that's the first thing they have to do when they wake up in the morning. And then they have to make sure that every single area that they're playing with at the end of the day is nice and tidy. So they absolutely trash this room every single day. But it needs to be put away and finished tidy. So it's just those little things, and it just gets, for me anyway, my headspace right to be productive, I'll write out a list of things I want to do the day before, and I know exactly what I'm doing the next day as soon as I wake up. Spend some time with the kids, go and exercise, get motivated, go for a swim, just being for a swim, do a workout, get some sun. And sometimes it feels like, you could be spending an hour being more productive in your business or your job than you are doing a workout or a swim. But it doesn't work like that, because the 4 hours you might put in every single day are much more productive than the 6 hours you might have done because you woke up sluggish, you think you have to get by with a coffee, you're freezing cold. That's not being productive. And I just love this atmosphere. So I open up these doors every single day, doesn't matter what the weather is, open up the doors, get the breeze coming through. I always play this kind of like a cafe lounge music. Can you hear it? I always play this cafe lounge music, and not that I'm into that necessarily, I'm probably more of an 80s tunes guy, but it just gives me that resort, you're on holidays 24/7 vibe. It's relaxing, and I just feel pumped every single day. And then obviously, love the resort life, love the heat, the sun. So that's why we created that to be the reality every single day. And when it's hitting 30 degrees, early spring, there's nothing better to get you motivated. Also pretty good weather to do nothing and be unproductive. So you got to be pretty disciplined every single day as well. But it's about getting up, getting the day started, and then getting to work. And if I do phone calls, I'll go and do, I'm going to knock out an hour of phone calls, return calls, text messages. That's pretty much the office right there to do that. Why would you do phone calls sitting inside the shade when you've got a day like this? So you got to work out what works for you. Gets you motivated, what's your environment, whether that's just going to your favourite cafe. You know, working from home's cool, but it ain't all it's cut out to be sometimes when you got kids, and sometimes you just got to get out of the house, get away from the hubby, get away from the wife, and just get to a great cafe that's not too crowded perhaps, great Wi-Fi, where you can meet people, where you can take your laptop. That might be where you get productive. It might be a separate room in the house, get away from the kids. It might be whatever works for you. Yeah, you might have to go and hire one of those shared office spaces. Just find what works for you. If helping clean your house, if you work better in a messy house, then do that. Exercise, no exercise. I always advise people to start the day with a cold shower or a swim, exercise, and you're going to be so much more productive. I haven't found one person that doesn't work for. So that's what I do, and I just love the sunshine, love the outdoors. And that's one of the reasons we've been so productive working from home up here. It helps having an au pair, no question. So right now, Cruz is at kindy. Bo he's coming in now. Bo's coming in now. Let's go see him. He's with Ray, and that helps me to be productive as well. But she's great. And then the rest of the time we spend with the kids. Here's Bo. Hey Bo, your bed's made pretty nice today. I give you 8 out of 10 for your bed.
Oh, Ray gets 8 out of 10 then.
And Cruz did a pretty good job. What have you been up to?
Daddy, your sunglasses.
Oh, my sunglasses are there. You want to go for a swim?
No.
You don't want to go for a swim? Still too cold for you? What about if I get in with you?
No.
You said maybe after lunch, didn't you?
Hey Neil, how you doing, mate? So that's what motivates me. This is how I work. This is how I'm productive. Find out what works for you, because I think, to me, gone are the days of you must work, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. and you must be here at this time. We've just put a whole heap of new people on, and what I say to them is I don't care what hours you work, as long as you get it done, as long as you're doing a good job, as long as you're onto it. And you can work whatever hours you want from home doing that. And there's a lot of workplaces now that are doing that, allowing people to come in earlier, finish earlier to pick up their kids, or come in later, missing peak hour traffic, or working 1 day a week or 2 days a week from home. That's where it's at. And there's been a lot of studies done to show that you can be more productive in 4 hours than you can in 8 if it's done the right way. So work out what works for you, get organized, get consistent with that, and you can have a very productive 12 months. It's amazing what people can, from where they are, whether it's financially or health or whatever it is you're trying to achieve, it's amazing what you can do in 12 months if you get your mindset right, your environment right, and you're consistent with it. But first step is work out what works for you, get into that space consistently, and you'll be surprised what you can achieve in 12 months. I'm going to go and enjoy the sunshine.